Finally, everybody is here. Hello. Okay, you guys, we're at the top of the hour, so let's go ahead and get this party started. Again, my name is your Queen Connectress, Miss Marnie DeCasa, and I am your humble hostess for today. Now, it is my honor to introduce you all to a man that for over 25 years dominated the direct sales industry. His cryptocurrency education is used by companies and universities worldwide. Now, for over 8 years, he dedicated his life to learning about blockchain technology and cryptocurrency, but he didn't just stop there. He decided to go out and share his information with the masses. And this was done by putting on fun and exciting Bitcoin boot camps nationwide at no cost. He has built thriving communities and wonderful platforms like you see before you now. So without further ado, it is my honor to introduce you all to Mr. Brandon Ivey.
Wow. Thank you for that introduction, Miss Casa, and good morning, everybody, or afternoon, or even depending on where you're logging in from. I got to share that story with my son because he has been selling his responsible selling way, using his money to buy. He just bought a brand new keyboard, little things at the store, movies, that kind of stuff. Your daughter, she used it to start a business. That's a great testimonial right there. That's also a good testament to her mom, teaching her by leading by example in the right ways on what to do with your money and how to flip it. You make a little bit of money here, you flip it over here. So tell her I say congratulations. I'm proud of her for doing that. So everybody else, we're here to hear about what this opportunity is all about. In fact, if you're in a situation where you say, look, I want to find a way where I can earn without having to sell any product and convincing grandma to drink my miracle juice without having to recruit anybody, is there an opportunity I can do that even in the crypto space? And what we've done is combine crypto and health together in a project called MoveQuest that Ms. Casa was just telling you about here. So let me share screen and show you how we want to bridge the gap and bring together health and wellness at the same time. And more than that, I think we all know and agree that health is important. We say health is your wealth. But one thing that most people struggle with is being motivated to do what you need to do. New Year's resolution, I want to make more money and lose weight. And you go and get you that gym membership. And the first week or two, you're excited and you're at the gym. And then all of a sudden, the next time you're supposed to go, I don't feel like it today, I'll go tomorrow. Tomorrow turns into next week. Next week turns into next month. Months go by and you just lost the motivation. You're like, you know what? Next year, I'm going to get serious. I'm going to get serious this time, right? And we do that every single year. But let's not ignore some of the health facts. Like, for example, heart disease and cancer are the top 2 causes of death in America. 67.5% of American adults are overweight or obese. 97% of Americans are failing to meet ideal healthy lifestyle criteria that can protect their hearts. Tobacco use, poor nutrition, physical inactivity, and excessive alcohol use are top reasons for disease in America. So how do we motivate ourselves to take take this seriously before the hospital visit, before we get diagnosed with something? Well, here's what MoveQuest is doing. Take a look.
Tired of shelling out money for gym memberships you hardly ever use? Fed up with fad diets and quick fixes that never seem to deliver? We know the feeling, but what if there was a way to spend less and achieve more, much more, than you've ever dreamed possible? Get Fit Mining, the revolutionary platform that pays you to get fit. Imagine earning cold, hard crypto just for building those buns of steel or carving out that six-pack. With Get Fit Mining, every step you take is not just towards a healthier you, but also towards financial freedom. Forget those hefty gym fees or that pantry stuffed with diet foods. Motivate yourself to be the best version of yourself and start building your retirement at the same time. What if what you mine today could change your tomorrow just doing what you are already doing but intensifying it? Picture this, the best fit version of yourself, traveling the world, driving that luxury car you've always dreamed of. All of this is possible with Get Fit Mining. Here's how it works. Strap on your favorite fitness tracker and start earning crypto for your everyday activities like walking, running, or cycling. The more you move, the more you earn. Our app syncs with your lifestyle. It tracks your progress and mines cryptocurrency while you exercise. It's like mining money while melting calories. Say hello to real-time rewards paid instantly. Achieve your fitness goals and watch your digital wallet grow. Connect with fellow fitness enthusiasts, challenge each other, and share your achievements. With each referral, boost your earnings and your fitness motivation. Join the movement that's reshaping what it means to be fit and financially savvy. Why put off feeling good and living well? The time is now, and Get Fit Mining is your gateway. Ready to make a move? Let's turn those fitness dreams into your financial reality. Jump on board and let Get Fit Mining guide you to a richer, healthier life. It's the future of fitness, and it's here now with Get Fit Mining. So why wait? It's time to turn those workouts into wealth. Download the Get Fit Mining app today and start your journey towards fitness and financial freedom. Remember, every step counts, every workout matters. With Get Fit Mining, you're not just getting fit, you're getting rewarded. It's fitness revolutionized. It's time to get fit, get rewarded, and start building your future one step at a time. See you on the healthier side of life.
See you on the healthier side of life. Are there benefits to walking? Absolutely. Just 30 minutes every day can increase cardiovascular fitness, strengthen your bones, reduce excess body fat, and boost muscle power and endurance. You reduce your risk of heart disease, type 2 diabetes, osteoporosis, and some cancers. Physical activity may help to prevent or manage heart disease, stroke, and high blood pressure. And adults who sit less and do any amount of moderate to vigorous physical activity gain some health benefits. And what MoveQuest is doing is motivating you to do these things. Why? Because we're going to turn your physical activity into an income stream. An income stream is very motivating. That's why you wake up early on a Monday morning to go to a job you don't like, because you got to make some money. So we're going to motivate you to get into better shape by giving you rewards in the process using a device you already have, your cell phone. What you may not know is that your phones already have apps on them pre-programmed, like Health Connect and Apple Health, that's designed to track all of your physical data even without your permission. You give it permission just for it to be displayed to you and be used, but your phone is still tracking all of that data. MoveQuest is just an app that you download onto your phone that does not record your physical data. It connects to the apps already on your phone. It takes that data, sends it through our miners, and turns it into a digital hash that's sent to the blockchain and rewards you with a digital token called MQT, a token that has real world value, a token that has tripled in price in the last 3 weeks alone. We call this proof of physical activity. Now, MoveQuest isn't the first or only move to earn app on the market. You might have heard of Steppen or Sweatcoin. They've been around for years and they have millions of users. I'm one of them. I've been using Sweatcoin since 2022 and I have millions of steps accumulated. But do you know how much in rewards that I have received? $25 worth since 2022. That's not something to get excited about. Since I've been a part of MoveQuest, let's just say I've earned far more than that, but $25 in Sweatcoin. And Sweatcoin and Steppen, they're very limited to what they could do. They have restricted feature sets. They only work outside with GPS satellite. They have monthly and yearly subscription fees, and they're centralized. Whereas MoveQuest is decentralized, it does not have these restrictive feature sets. It works both indoors and outdoors, and it's going to give you credit for your steps, your distance, your calories, your workouts, and your sleep. Think about that. Who loves to sleep? Are there benefits to sleeping? Getting 7 to 9 hours sleep a night keeps your heart healthy, reduces stress, and helps keep blood sugar consistent. It lowers your risks for serious health problems like diabetes and heart disease, reduces stress, improves your mood, and allows you to think more clearly. It helps to prevent inflammation and control weight. Since I've been a part of MoveQuest, I went from averaging 4.5 to 5 hours sleep a night to 6.5 to 8 hours sleep a night. Why? Because I'm getting paid to sleep. Who likes that concept? So we like to call this, the more you move, the more you mine. So every time you're doing your steps, your distance, your workouts, your calories, and sleep, you're actually mining the MQT token, not managed by a company, but managed by a smart contract. This is not a company. This is decentralized. It's run by the community. The only limitations is to how much you can be rewarded for per day. For example, you can be rewarded up to 20,000 max steps per day, 10 max miles per day, 2 hours max workout time per day, 2 to 4,000 max calories burned per day, and 8 hours max sleep per day. Now, can you do more? Yes, you can do more, but you're only going to receive credit up to those amount of times. We don't want people out there killing themselves thinking that they're going to run for the Olympics. So anybody can do this. And as you see in our testimonials, I literally mean it doesn't matter who you are, your background, or your level of movement. You can do this. Getting started with MoveQuest, you have a smartphone. You can optionally have a smartwatch. I suggest it because your smartwatch is able to track data more efficiently and you don't have to carry your phone on you everywhere you go. So let's say even if you go to the gym and you're in the gym and you got your smartwatch, you doing this, just you moving around, doing things, not just having to do this on the treadmill, you're getting paid for. It's being recorded. Now, what makes this magic happen is the fact that you purchase miners that go onto this app. The data is going through the miners. The miners is what's sending it to the blockchain and allowing you to be rewarded in digital tokens. And you can have up to 9 miners working for you. You can start have one or up to 9 of them. The more miners you have, the more you're going to earn in rewards. And any activity is getting you paid. From walking indoors, outdoors, running, jogging, hiking, swimming, riding your bike, going for a swim, playing with your kids or your grandkids, walking your dog, going to the grocery store, walking up and down the aisles. What if you go on a vacation and you're walking on the beach? I told my inner circle we're binge watching White Lotus right now and just looking at the beach, walking up and down it, going for a swim while you're on vacation. What about this on a Saturday morning doing yard work, mowing the lawn, doing your hedges? Or what about if you clean your house on Saturday morning? That's our day. That's cleaning day on Saturdays. Cleaning your house. The more activity you have, the higher your earnings. So getting started, there is a small learning curve if you are brand new to crypto because this is a digital project. So we would encourage you to download a MetaMask wallet, purchase AVAX tokens, and then swap those AVAX tokens into MQT. Why? Because you cannot purchase the miners with anything but MQT. And because of that, we have created a demand for the token, a use case for the token. There's thousands of tokens on the market right now, and 90% of them have no real world use case. They're based on speculation and hype. Even the Doge token, Dogecoin. However, MQT, the only way you can participate in this project and earn rewards from your physical activity is if you purchase miners. And the only way you can purchase miners is with MQT. You're going to get an invite code from the person who invited you. They're going to show you how to follow the steps on our website and you're good to go. Now, what separates MoveQuest from other crypto-based projects is that this has a self-sustaining ecosystem. What does that mean? Well, how many of you have been part of projects that have failed in the crypto space for a variety of reasons like pump and dumps? Diamond members, we just talked about pump and dump last night. Pump and dumps. What about rug pulls where the creator of the project decides to pull the plug and run off with everybody's money? What about those projects that guarantee you 3% a day or a week, no matter what the market is doing, and it works for a couple of months and then all of a sudden it gets shut down? Or you go to try to withdraw your money and you can't withdraw anything. MoveQuest is self-sustaining. Since this is not a company, 90% of what would be a profit to a company goes right back into the system to help maintain itself, to provide liquidity. So when you're ready to sell your token, there's money there for you to sell. Do you know what this community has done since August? I think we might have crossed $30 million since August, which means 100%. This is not a guarantee. I'm giving you a fact. 100% of the people involved in this project are able to sell their tokens and pull out money. 100%. I've never been a part of a project before where there was 100%. So with our self-sustaining ecosystem, it works because every time you evolve and upgrade your miners, you submit your proof of physical activity, you claim your mining rewards, you unlock your mining dot slots, you create challenges and events and lease your miners, you are generating revenue on the blockchain because you're paying for the fees. Now, 90% of that would go to profit to a company, but with MoveQuest, that's going right back into the blockchain itself, the ecosystem. That's why we still have a liquidity. I think it's now over $1.8 million. And we're now, what, 9 months later? 9 months later. $1.8 million with a token that launched at $1 and is sitting at close to $15 still today, with 30 million being pulled out. That is a success, wildly successful. So we're still not where we want to be. We're still not even operating at 100% capacity because we don't have the challenges and events and the leasing of the miners live yet. Yet we were still able to do these numbers, which is very, very impressive. So you might ask, well, how much does it cost for me to get started? Do I need $10,000, $20,000, $50,000? No. You can get started with as low as $50. $50 is going to get you our lowest miner called the Navigator, our smallest miner. It gets you 50% mining power. It's just designed to, get your feet wet a little bit. But if you really want to start make a difference, you want to have at least 9 miners working for you, and you want to upgrade your miners. So you can upgrade from the Navigator to the Trailblazer, Explorer, Vanguard, or even the Titan. The Titan miner gets you 400% mining power. So let me give you an example. If you were to have 9 Titan miners right now, maximizing your physical activity every single day, you're receiving about 1.4, 1.5 MQT a day. It's not bad. You know what the value of it is right now. It's not bad. But you can have anywhere in between. Now, we have a special promo going on for a short period of time where we are offering you the ability to mine for free. So there's no risks to you. You can get the Phantom Miner. It gets you 100% mining power. So it's like having our Trailblazer miner. And this Phantom Miner will allow you to mine MQT on a daily basis for free to test it out. This is a short period of time. And for the person that says, well, is there anybody that's actually claimed anything, any of their rewards? Well, yes, here is Miss Casa claiming 10 days of her activity. Take a look at this video.
Grand beautiful risings, babies, and happy thriving Thursday. It's your girl, the Queen Connectress, and I am back because we are talking about Get Fit Mining, and for me, documentation beats conversation. So I am going to show you how easy it is for you to get paid off of your physical activity and your sleep. So the first thing I'm going to do is open up my MetaMask wallet and let you guys see that right now I have 1.35 MQT in my MetaMask wallet. So then now I'm going to go to my Get Fit Mining app. And as you guys can see, every day, your steps, your miles, your calories, your workout, and your sleep, all that data is put into the Get Fit Mining app. The app turns that data into a hash and puts it on the blockchain, and that's how we're able to get paid for our physical activity and our sleep. Now, every day you have to get up and submit your data. When you submit your data, it shows up as a line of information right here on the bottom. Now, every day you can claim each line of information in order to be rewarded your MQT. I like to wait for 10 days, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and claim my 10 days of data. I am going to submit that information. As you see, it says transaction in progress. And now my data has been claimed successfully. The MQT that I am rewarded from my physical activity and my sleep now shows up in my MetaMask wallet. So I'm going to go over there to MetaMask. Oops, let's do that again. There we go. And now you guys can see that I received 10.5, I think, MQT for the last 10 days. So like I said, you guys, You get paid instantly for your physical activity and your sleep. It all depends on when you want to claim your activity and when you decide to sell, how much you will actually make. All right, you guys have a wonderful day, and you keep being healthy, active, and beautiful. I'll see you soon. Peace.
Now, I hope you caught something there. The power of what she did. She didn't need to go to a website of a centralized company and ask for permission to withdraw her funds. No, she claimed what she already earned directly on the blockchain and then went straight to her wallet. And she can sell those MQT tokens whenever she feels like it, at whatever price she wants to wait for it to go to. Now, what happens for those of you who are looking at this on the long term? This is not get rich quick. And you're accumulating your MQT tokens, which is what I'm doing. I'm thinking long term. Well, we have a way for you to put those MQT to work for you. I always believe if I have an asset, how can I benefit from my asset? Well, we have something called the hatchery. The hatchery will allow you to take the MQT that you've been storing up. You can use that to buy more miners, but instead of just buying the miners outright, you put it in the hatchery, you will be rewarded with miners the same way as if you bought them outright. But now your MQT will be locked up for the next 60 to 222 days. What's the benefit for you doing it this way as opposed to just buying the miners outright? Well, one of the main benefits is that every time you submit every day, you're now going to earn extra MQT on top of what you've earned from your physical activity every single day for the next 222 days. The next thing you're going to be able to do is you're getting the same miners immediately that you're going to be able to utilize. And then at the end of the 222 days, and you have this option for at least the next 2 days, you will get that same MQT back in your possession. So now you got the miners for free. You got all your physical activity that you've been doing and the extra MQT that you've received for having your MQT in the hatchery in the first place. That's a win-win-win-win scenario for you. Now, this will only be available for at least the next 2 days. At midnight on the 19th, this option goes away. How this supports the community is that we're now removing MQT from circulation without having to burn the MQT. So if you have less MQT in circulation, then guess what? The rest of the MQT that is out there, the value of it goes up. And right now, the hatchery, I looked at it this morning, is 87% full. So there's only a limited amount of people that can be able to go into the hatchery right now. So you want to take advantage of that, especially for the next 2 days. Now, what happens after 2 days? Will there still be a hatchery? Yes. The only difference is at the end of the 222 days, you will not receive that MQT back. So it's like you bought the miners that you paid for. You're still getting extra MQT every day, though. That's why it's still beneficial to still use the hatchery. But if you have 2 days to get in there so that you can actually get those MQT back in your possession in 222 days. Now that you have extra miners, what do you do with it? Well, the extra miners, you'll be able to put in the leasing dock when this goes live. Well, what does that mean? Well, at some point, the value of your miners are going to go up in price. And we do not want to have a barrier of entry for people around the world who want to participate, who say, I can't afford the miners. Well, you could put your miners on the leasing dock. They can lease your miner from you. They can use it and submit their proof of physical activity, claim their mining rewards for themselves. And you get to keep the miner because it's yours. They're just leasing it from you. My grandpa always said, have multiple properties, live in one and lease out the others. Now you have an asset that's working for you. And you got that asset from the extra miners you got from putting your MQT in the hatchery. So it's a win-win-win situation. Nobody's left behind. So to get started with us, get back with the person who invited you. Let them know whether you're in or you're out. Much appreciated, Mr. Jackson. I see you guys on Facebook. We are streaming live on the MoveQuest group and all my channels right now. So you're able to share it. So get back to the person who invited you. They're going to get you their invite code link, show you how to get started and set up. If you choose that this is not for you, well, at least we thank you for taking time out of your schedule for seeing what this is about for your own eyes, for yourself. But I did take something from you, and it's going to bug you because when you leave here and you next time you go to the gym, next time you're taking a selfie, next time you're talking about health and wellness, next time you're walking your dog, or you're going for a walk, or you're swimming, or you're on vacation, or you go to sleep tonight and benefit, God willing, you wake up tomorrow morning. You chose not to get paid for any of that activity. That's a choice. Your phone is still recording all of that data. The MoveQuest app isn't what does that. Your phone is what's doing it already. Those of you who do get started, get plugged in. We have social media channels for you to get help if you need help. And we only have social media channels on X, Facebook, Discord. Maybe I covered those right. That's it. Only MoveQuest.com is a website. There's a lot of scammers out there that is trying to scam you out of your money. As a disclaimer, I'm not a licensed financial advisor to give financial advice. I share information for educational, training, and entertainment purposes only, and it's up to you to give your own informed, intelligent decision on which direction you want to go into. I cannot guarantee you how much money that you make. It's based on three things. One, how your level of physical activity, how many minors you have working for you, and what the value of MQT is when you decide to sell it. That's not in my control. That's completely in yours. What I do know is the benefits that you're going to gain from using this product. How about getting in better shape? I've lost more than 20 pounds since I've been a part of MoveQuest. This is Mike So. He went on a 90-day challenge last year from September 15th to December 24th. December 15th, 2024. You see the difference? His before and after photos? Here's what he had to say. Thank you, MoveQuest, for changing my life. When I first started with MoveQuest, I was drawn by the idea of move to earn. But what I gained was so much more. It reignited my motivation to move, exercise, and take control of my health again. In just 90 days, I accomplished something I once thought impossible. Achieving six-pack abs, ticking off a major item on my bucket list, and along the way, I lost 10 kilograms, rediscovered my discipline, and built a healthier and stronger version of myself. MoveQuest didn't just motivate me to move. It gave me the push I needed to transform my life. Thank you for being the catalyst of this incredible journey. To anyone thinking about starting, don't hesitate. Take that first step. Your best self is waiting. Here we hear from Catherine. Take a listen to what she has to say.
Hello, this is Catherine Clement doing a testimonial for MoveQuest. I've been in MoveQuest about 9 months now, I think, and it has made such a tremendous difference in my life. I was handicapped already since 2005, in and out of a wheelchair, back surgeries, all of that. And so moving is essential, but it's very painful for me. And this has really encouraged me, between getting rewarded for it and the community cheering me on. This has really made a huge difference in my excitement about exercising. Let's just put it that way. So I heard that there's some people out there that think they can't do MoveQuest because they're disabled. And I just want to tell you that is far from the truth, because if you can move anything, you can get rewarded for it. About 3 weeks in, I broke my back. I was flat on my back, but I could still move my arms. And if you notice, I have 4 watches, which means I'm getting paid 4 times for the same amount of exercise. So that's super exciting, right? But anything, if you can move your hand, if you can lift your hand up and off the bed like this, you can do it. If you can brush your hair or braid your hair, you can do it. Even if you're in a wheelchair, you can still do it. So there's no excuses. It's an amazing community, and I know that you will all be so grateful that you joined.
Thank you, Catherine. And next up is CJ. Take a listen.
Good morning, MoveQuest family. My name is CJ Jackson. Just wanted to give a quick shout out.
I just had to notice that CJ's looking like the Iron Man with his arms. Well, play.
Good morning, MoveQuest family. My name is CJ Jackson. Just wanted to give a quick shout out to let you know how Get Fit Mining and MoveQuest has impacted my life. I started this journey back in September of 2022 at 243 pounds. I'm currently at 193, so I've lost 50 pounds in the process. And that's from moving, burning those calories, and getting in real good shape. And so I just wanted to say, continue to move because we're set up for monumental, massive success. Have a great day.
Thank you, CJ. And that is it for our presentation today. And guess what? We are doing blitzes, meaning that we have multiple presentations taking place every day, all day. So the next presentation will be at 3 p.m. Eastern, and then 7 p.m. Eastern and 9 p.m. Eastern with Hayden. And Hayden is doing an excellent job of the presentations. I think Nicholas does the one, Nicholas Nesbitt, at 3 p.m. Eastern. No, 12 p.m. Eastern. I get my schedule confused, but we've got the calendar up in our Discord channel so you can see when you can be a part of the next presentation and plug people into it. The more people that participate and get involved, the higher value the token can rise. And as you've seen, it's been doing that. The last 2 weeks, it's tripled in value. And I gave the hint last week. I said, a hint, you guys might want to get your hands on more MQT while you can. Also, we're going on the road. I own my own crypto education company, and I will be at the Blockchain Bitcoin 2025 event in Vegas at the end of May. And while there, we're going to be walking up and down the strip, promoting MoveQuest, and we're going to live stream it, take pictures, and all that kind of stuff as a unit, as a group together. And then we will be back on the road again in May. We'll be in July. We'll be in Chicago, July 18th, 19th, and 20th. I'm putting on a Bitcoin bootcamp event. All the public is invited. There's no cost. It's free to attend. We also have a block of rooms that's going to be available for those that's coming out of town. And that Saturday, I also will be doing a MoveQuest presentation while we're down there also. So plug in, come out, hang out with us. We're having a lot of fun. We're getting in shape as well. And we're changing lives. 100% of the people involved are winning. 100%. And we want one of those to be you. So thank you, Miss Casa. She will be doing the next presentation tomorrow at the same time. So invite out so you hear from Miss Casa. With that, enjoy the rest of your day. Take care, everybody. Brandon Ivey out. Bye-bye.